Hello everyone and welcome to my one block skyblock world. This is, I guess, something that's becoming a lot more popular again, and something that I've tried once or twice before. I've never posted it to YouTube, but I figured I would go ahead and give it another try since I got a couple of friends who are working on it and we can kind of go through and figure it all out together. So we will go ahead and begin how you generally would, and we will punch some dirt. Oh, that was fast. Oh, jeez. You know, I knew that that was coming, and it still scared me. Hi, dude. Alright, I guess we should go ahead and start actually expanding this thing for real. I do want to get some dirt here because I want the grass to expand, but I need my little dude to go back away. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and put down some more dirt. And then we will work our way towards a bigger expansion. Did this not? Alright, let's go ahead and do this. There, got ourselves a nice little border. Make sure we don't fall down that hole. Oh, jeez. Yep. How? I would love to do that. How do you want me to do that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Expand that out just a little bit. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna dig a little bit and I'll check back in with y'all in a little while. Alright, so this was the end of, I guess, the little introductory phase. So we get, oh good, a sapling, we got a torch so we don't, hopefully we don't get any mobs spawning here. And then I guess once I break this, we'll get through the first phase, and I think that's when the plains one will begin. Let's see. Alright, the plains. Here we go, little buddy. I figure since we're getting several animals here, I'm going to go ahead and start on an expansion, just so that, one, we have a little more space, and two, we can go ahead and start setting up a little area for them. And we can get that grass growing, and then since I've got these seeds from those initial... Oh, yeah, don't come over here. You stay over there. Since we've got those seeds, we can go ahead and start a little bit of a farm so that we can start breeding up the animals as they come through. little dark up here. But this, and I'll probably will have to make this bigger. But this will be a good little start for the animals. I've got this up here so that hopefully the grass will start moving. We will see about that. And then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to dig some more because I'm running low on dirt. And if I really want to go ahead and start a little farm area, I want to make sure that I have enough dirt so that I don't have to like do half of it and then come back and do the other half. So we're going to go ahead and dig, see what we got in here. All right, and we will go ahead and keep on digging and then come back to that little animal expansion. And there it is. That is the end of this phase. Yep, the benevolent gift. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will plant this birch over here. Go ahead and pop some things up in here so we can kind of take stock of what we have. Okay, so somehow I've got to get these guys up in there. It looks like we're slowly got grass moving up here. So we won't be able to rely on those sheep. I really need this to grow so that we can move these guys. But let's go ahead and let's see. Let's go ahead and go off to one of these sides and see if we can't get a little house going or some kind of starting structure. That I think would be a good thing to get done before we call it quits for today. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I went ahead and did a little bit of reorganizing just because I wanted this to be more circular, I think. I don't know why, but that's what my brain wanted, and so that's what we did. But since we did finish the first phase and got this gift, I feel like it's probably about time that I guess we can move on. Let me put this back. We'll go ahead and get this out and we can start on the next phase. Hopefully in this next phase we can get more building stuff so that over here we can go ahead and start building ourselves a little house. Alright, the underground. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a pickaxe. And then we can hopefully be done with these wooden tools. Well, hello. Here, come with me. Oh. Okay. Oh, wonderful. 2, so we just need 2 more before we can start growing that. Alright, let's go go ahead and start getting some of this iron smelting. And then we should, yeah, we can make ourselves some shears and then finally get a bed. There we go, perfect. I am gonna go ahead and just run this up here. Alright, that way I feel like we're gonna start getting some mobs spawning soon, and then this way we don't have to worry about them catching us in a spawn loop. If we die out here, we'll respawn up there and we can at least have a chance to... Oh, that's a mean first mob. Whew. Well, that's mean. Why would they give me a creeper for the first one? Okay, I guess let's go ahead and move this stuff out of the way. Alright, I am gonna keep this torch down here. Just because why not? But let's go ahead, alright, and move this up here. Alright, we can sort through all of that in a minute. Let's just get everything up here. Okay, so let's see, I need my tools, and I need some food. I think the rest of it can stay up here for now. Gosh, I cannot get over that. That's so mean. Why? Why would you give me a creeper for my first mob? That's so rude. Oh dear. Did not like that noise. Oh, variety chest. Okay, I can go plant that potato. And go get my hoe. I don't like that it looks poisoned. That makes me nervous. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'll take it. Okay, not that I'm complaining, but why aren't you attacking back? That's weird. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Like, I know it's not daytime, so they're not going to be, like, automatically hostile. Or, it is daytime, so they won't be automatically hostile. But, like, once you hit them, don't they normally attack you back? It's just weird. Okay, I really gotta find something to do with y'all. Please don't hop off the edge. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go grab one of these carrots. Yeah, come on, dude. Oh my gosh. Did it just kill itself and jump off the side? Rabbits are so annoying, but I feel like I should keep them alive, right? Just have a little zoo of whatever it gives me. Come on, buddy. Okay. Can they jump over fences? I hope not. I guess we'll find out. let's see what we've got. See if we can't start putting a house up over here. Yeah, we've got 3 of those. Let's see. This will be our center block. So we can go there. Alright, let me go chop down some of these trees, and then we'll come back and start putting up a frame. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I think that can be our nice little doorway. Texture that once we get to that point. Alright, let's see if we can't get some more of this dark oak. There it is. Okay. Now, let's go grab our other saplings. And we can bring these over here. Hold on. Okay, I do have dirt. Oh, come on. Well, I guess if it's gonna happen at all. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Alright, that should give this plenty of space to grow. Alright. Let's go check on... Awesome, we got a melon. Now, will these, and you guys might have to answer me this, will these grow on these planks here, or do I need to put another row of dirt out here so that they'll lay over here and I can keep planting stuff on this side? I don't know the answer to that question, and I've been playing this game for like upwards of 10 years. So yeah, if y'all know that, please let me know. I would appreciate that. Okay, let's go ahead and keep digging while we're waiting on that dark oak to grow. Gosh, dang it. Okay. Okay, hopefully that'll be a little bit sturdier. I guess we'll see. Alright, I'm feeling like we gotta be getting close to the end of this phase. Oh. Well, at least we're close to another chest. I really would like to have that done, or at least mostly done, by the time we get to the end, but if we don't get enough materials, that's not going to happen. Okay, so that looks like that is the end of the second round. Yeah, we've got our benevolent gift. Ooh, and a map that we can use. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll take that. I'll take this map out too. We'll use that once we get a little bit further on some stuff. Okay, so definitely before we move on to the next round, I want to be able to finish our little house over there. It's not going to be like perfect and beautiful right away because we don't have the materials for that. But I will be working on that. We've got our nice little dark oak tree over there. I think I want to try and incorporate some birch. We've got a decent start to our farm over here. So once we get that house done, I think that'll be a good place to go ahead and call it quits on this first episode. So let's go ahead and get building over here, and I'll see y'all when it's done. Alright guys, thank you for joining me on this first little episode of One Block. We got through the first 2 phases, and then we got most of, not the roof, but we got most of our little starter house going. We got a nice little farm, tree farm, and then we've got all of our animals in the background. Go ahead and if you enjoyed, please tune in next time, or we'll be taking on at least the next phase, maybe the next 2. And working a little bit more on expanding our little sky island here. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.